Hi everyone, I'm Sue Van Oss, Director of Christian Formation at St. Paul's Episcopal Church in Duluth, Minnesota. Each Wednesday for the near future, I'm going to be providing a little faith lesson for families to engage in their own homes. As we're not able to gather together in our church building, we realize that church doesn't have to be just a stone building. Church is wherever we are gathered. And so being as a family, it's a great time to take a few minutes and learn a little more about God and God's stories. So I'm going to be using the readings that will be coming up for the next Sunday and using something called Spark Sunday School. Many of you have a Spark Storybook Bible that we give out each year, and it would be a great thing to pull out, take off your shelf, and use as we go through each lesson each week. This coming Sunday, May 10th, the Gospel is from John. And John tells about how Jesus wanted to share with his disciples that there's a room for them in God's house in heaven. Boy, let's just imagine what that would be like. Have you ever thought of what God's house is like? You're certainly a part of your house, and you've been spending a lot of time in your house lately. But what about God's house? So I have a few things that will help your family sit down together and talk about God's house. I'll be sending a link to the website, and it's called Spark Family Sunday School. And each week, on the Tuesday of each week, they post a short video of a family, a mom, a dad, two kids, and they share the lesson with us. They play instruments, they have fun together, and they share the lesson with us. And so this lesson for today is about God's house. And they have some great activities you can do. They start out singing, and then they share a little story time together, and they use the Spark Storybook Bible, and the kids actually act out the story. So even if you don't have the Storybook Bible or any Bible in your house, you can just watch the fun way that the kids act out the Bible story. And then they have some activities that you can download. If you like to color, they have a coloring sheet. This one is about God's house. For younger kids and older kids, you can actually draw what you think God's house would be like. You can make a little 3D room. What do you think a room in God's house would be like? And then there's a little story that you can share as a family. So each week there'll be a video that you can watch, and then they go through these activities. It's only about 13 minutes long each week, so it's a perfect time to take a few minutes as a family, sit down, maybe after a mealtime or before a mealtime, at bedtime, whenever you can gather together and have a little faith formation time in your house. So each Wednesday, I'll be posting the lesson for the coming Sunday, and then you can do it anytime. You don't have to do it on Wednesdays. You can do it anytime during the week and spend some time sharing your faith with those who you are with in your house right now. So that's our faith formation time for today. Besides that, we're also going to try some fun things like Zoom games together and Zoom gatherings. So stay tuned. We'll be adding lots of things as we continue to spend this time together in our homes, staying safe and protecting the safety and the health of all those that we care about and even those that we don't care about. So that's the plan for going forward for the next few weeks, maybe a couple of months. Usually our Wednesday church nights end in late April. But because we have lots of time now to be at home with our families, we're going to continue it each week. So this will kind of be like our children's church time if you're used to coming to our Kids Word on Sundays, or it'll be our Wednesday church night time if you've come to our Wednesday church nights. It'll be a time each week that you can share faith with your family. So God's blessings. I hope you explore your vision of what God's house is with your family this week. Take care.